Hi Celestials, this is going to be a weekly reading for life path number 2. If you don't know your life path number, you can look in the description box and I will have a description for how you can calculate your life path number. Okay, so if your life path number 2 is a number of harmony and relationship. It's about cooperation and collaboration. It's about harmony and understanding, having compassion for other people as you would yourself. If you are a life path number 2, then you are meant to be somebody who is understanding to other people. You are meant to share your love and care and empathy with the world. You are meant to be the kind of light that exudes love and compassion. So the stone that came out today for you, life path number 1, is the obsidian. The obsidian I like to call Pluto stone because it originates from volcanoes. It is a very powerfully transformative stone. It's very powerful in transformation. It does not have any mercy whatsoever when it surfaces all of the negative and yucky things from our subconscious, our life, and things that we have not faced. It will make you face those things. Okay, so we're going to get into your tarot first. So what we have here, the first row, we have the 10 of Swords. Alright, we have the 8 of Swords reversed. That's good. The 6 of Swords. The 7 of Chalices reversed. The 3 of Pentacles. And the Wheel of Fortune reversed. This is the top row. We'll look at the second row with your tarot here in just a moment. Okay, and then we have the Seer. We have the Ancestor. We have the 4 of Bows, Celebration. We have the Stag reversed. We have the 4 of Arrows reversed, Resistance to Change, and the 10 of Stones, Home reversed. Alright, there's definitely some resistance to change here. Okay. Life path number 2. What am I saying here? Okay, for life path number 2, what I'm seeing here already, you're having a lot of trouble saying what's on your mind. Okay? You feel like you can't. I feel like if there is a relationship that you are worrying about right now at this time, you are feeling very, very, very trapped at this time. And when this next week comes, when this week starts for this reading, you're going to be on the way to freeing yourself from this situation, okay? What I'm saying here is understanding that there are a lot of options in life, okay? If this is particularly for a romantic relationship or any relationship in general, but you know, your relationships, you're starting to understand that you don't have to be stuck on one person indefinitely if you know that this person isn't actually making you happy. If they're not meeting your ideals, and I'm saying that you're trying really hard to work on this connection with somebody. You're trying really hard to work on the connection with somebody, and you're definitely putting in a lot of work, but this is just one man working here. And if you feel like this relationship is becoming one-sided, then you're starting to have doubts about your connection. And that is why the Ten of Swords would be here with the Eight of Swords reversed. So we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed, and this talks about a cycle that needs to change. The wheel is going to spin nevertheless. However, it's going to spin not in your favor if you choose to go against the currents. And so we have the Seer here next to the Ancestor. Both of these cards talk about wisdom, understanding, a deep understanding and knowing about things in life, and your ancestors who have been through the things that you've been through, that you're currently going through, and your ancestors are here with you at this time, and they are trying to show you what you need to be seeing. Okay, so with the Four of Bows here, celebration next to your ancestors, and also the Stag reversed, I'm seeing that there is something that is not growing as it should. Okay, I think that you need to face that this relationship that you're inquiring about, that is being mentioned in this spread, this relationship is not being, it's not being balanced and reciprocated. You are exhausted from trying to work on your relationship and your connection and seeing no progress, no change whatsoever. But I feel like because you are so connected with this person and there's so much passion and love between you, that you are afraid to let it go. You're afraid to move on from this connection. And your security is being completely turned around. You are not wanting to let this situation go because you have invested so much in this connection. You have built a foundation on this connection, and you have had this, it's been going on for a long time, and you just can't imagine how it could even end or change. And the thing is, change is necessary at this time for you. And if nothing is changing, then there's no room for growth between you and your person or your relationships. This week you are here to learn that relationships take two, and both have to invest in working on a connection, not just one. Okay, life path number 2, you have a tendency to love people so much that you would not mind being the one to provide for everybody, but you are not responsible for everybody. Okay, and you are going to get deeply hurt if you put yourself in a position where you are constantly taking care of other people's needs. And I think that this is something that you need to change about yourself. So let's look at your oracle cards and see what we have. So the first oracle we have is Wise Leader. You are a beacon for others. We have Desert Passage. Trust that there is a divine plan. We have Wondrous Universe. Walk in beauty. And then we have Overcoming Obstacles. You can overcome anything. Yes. You can overcome anything. And by this, it means, the worst that could happen is usually not as awful as we tend to perceive. With the Wise Leader card here, see that being a beacon for others does not, sometimes by being the bigger person, so to speak, by being the bigger person and walking away is what makes us leaders for other people. And as life path number 2, we are in a, life path number 2s are in a way meant to be leaders. Not so much like life path number 1s, but number 2s lead for harmony, love, and collaboration, togetherness, oneness with other people. And we all know that if you are just being the one person that is working on a relationship but that is getting you nowhere, then that's not love. Okay? You're meant to be the love. You're meant to show this person or these people in your life at this time and the next week that you deserve love. You do not deserve to work yourself exhausted. You do not deserve to work yourself till you are exhausted and gaining absolutely nothing. And even though you have invested so much in this connection, you know, it's even though you have invested so much in this connection, you are still going to gain even better things out of this, because, you know, the universe, your ancestors, they understand. They have been watching you, and they acknowledge all the hard work you put into this, and they are not going to let this go unnoticed. They are not going to let you suffer for nothing. Okay, that's why there is desert passage here. It says, trust there is a divine plan. So I'm being called to read this card to you from the book. So let's see what this says. Desert passage. Desert passage says, okay, here it goes. It says, even if it seems that life has areas of barrenness, beneath the surface, life is transforming in accordance with your highest good. Trust that you are guided, even if it doesn't always seem like it. There are a cat. Sorry, you guys, my cat is trying to lay on my cards. So it says, trust that you are guided, even if it doesn't always seem like it. There are spiritual guides, allies, and angels surrounding you, your ancestors as well. Listen with your heart. Act on your instincts. Believe that the messages you are being given are in your highest good. Get down to basics. Trust what you feel. The sacred traveler wants you to know. The desert path can seem like a vast wasteland, yet it is in the isolation that immense insights and intuition can emerge. I'm going to read that again. It is in the isolation that immense insights and intuition can emerge. In times of old, sages and visionaries retreated into the desert to connect more deeply with spirit. If in the past you trusted your instincts and then later it seemed to be a mistake, don't let that keep you from trusting your intuition now. Often these things that we thought were mistakes in the past, in hindsight, were the best things possible for us. As you open your intuition, you will sense messages from and the loving presence of your spirit guides and ancestors. There is a potent plan for your life. Trust. Okay, so definitely have faith in your experiences at this time, as painful as they may seem, as painful as they may be. Trust that there is something beautiful that is about to come out of this with the wondrous universe. And I'm going to read this one to you as well. Okay, so let's see what this one says. Let's see. Wondrous universe. You live in a beautiful and wondrous universe. You are a beautiful being. Take time to see and cherish the wonders of life wherever you go. It transforms your life. There is remarkable beauty within you. Simply acknowledging it allows it to surface even more. The time you take to create beauty in your home will manifest in your life. In Native traditions, walking in beauty means to honor all the natural cycles of life and to experience a sacred communion with the Creator in all things, including oneself. The sacred traveler wants you to know there is always beauty around you and within you. The sacred traveler constantly looks for and embraces the majestic, wondrous universe in all forms. You can hear it in the song of an early morning bird. You can smell it in the aroma of freshly baking bread. And you can see it in the way the clouds float across the sky. The more you seek beauty, the more it will find you. And the more you will find yourself in a beautiful world. Okay, that is really beautiful. So definitely remember, life path number 2, no matter what you're going through, no matter when it seems like things are falling apart completely, trust that there is something much better coming your way. Okay? Alright, so I hope that this resonated with you, life path number 2. If you like this video, leave me a like and comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!